Hello, everyone. It's Dr. Lisa L. Campbell, the Growth Motivator. I'm back with another book review. This is Leadership and Self Deception: The Secret to Transforming Relationships and Unleashing Results. This is the fourth edition. And this book is actually written by the Arbinger Institute. This is the authors of The Anatomy of Peace and The Outward Mindset. This book, as the title states, really challenges how we see ourselves and how that view of ourselves shapes our relationships, how we lead, and the results. This isn't a typical leadership book filled with strategies and models. Instead, it's a story. It's a fable that invites you to look inward. It exposes how self-deception blinds our real impact on others, and breaking free from that box, how it can completely transform how we lead and live. As usual, I have my five growth moments. And so, number one is the power of self deception. One of the first eye opening moments for me in this book is really understanding what self deception really means. It's not about lying to others, it's about lying to ourselves. We convince ourselves that we're right, we're justified, we're the victim, even when our own behaviors are causing the harm. The authors describe this as being in the box. When we're in the box, we see others as objects, like a book, right? Not people. We justify our poor behavior instead of addressing it. And this realization can truly be uncomfortable, but it's the foundation for living in your authentic place of growth. As a leader, I've learned that we can't transform teams until we're willing to confront our own blind spots. Number two, shifting blame to ownership. This book challenges the natural tendency to point fingers at employees and systems and other circumstances. Instead, it's challenging us to look inward. When we're in the box, blame becomes easy. But when you step out of the box, we move from defense to ownership. That shift is truly where the magic happens. It's truly where the transformation begins. In healthcare and leadership, this is critical. If you're managing teams, patients, growth happens when we start owning our impact and stop protecting our ego. Ooh, the ego is the enemy. By Ryan Holiday, another great book. Growth moment number three: seeing people as people. Now, I know that sounds simple, but it's very profound. Why? When we truly see people, their hopes, their fears, their challenges, their humanity, everything changes. This book reminds us that relationships improve not through manipulation or management techniques, but through genuine connection. That's how trust grows. That's how communication improves. And that's how results multiply, because people are seen and valued. In my own journey as a leader, an educator, I've seen that the most transformative leaders are those who lead from empathy. Number four, breaking the cycle, breaking the cycle. In the book, the authors show how self deception creates a cycle, one that has ripple effects. It can spread through an organization like wildfire. But one person taking that step, one person being vulnerable to step out of the box can change everything. When a leader takes responsibility, it breaks the cycle of blame and resentment and defensiveness. Everybody's on the defense. That single, simple act of courage invites others to follow. It's a reminder that leadership isn't about authority, it's about accountability. When you grow, your organization grows. Number 5, living outside the box. The real work begins once you've recognized that you slipped back into the box. This book teaches us that staying out of the box is a daily practice. It is a mindset that is rooted in humility and awareness and service. For me, this aligns perfectly with my brand, which is the growth motivator, right? Shedding what no longer serves you. Sometimes what we need to shed isn't a habit or a fear, it's a distorted view of ourselves. When we let that go, we make space for better leadership, healthier teams, and stronger relationships. Leadership and self deception reminds us that growth begins with honesty, the kind that starts within. I recommend this book to every leader, educator, team member who's ready to see beyond behavior and transform from inside out. Before I go, I have something for you to ask yourself. Am I in the box? Am I seeing people as people? Am I leading from truth or self deception? This has been Dr. Lisa L. Campbell, the Growth Motivator, with another weekly book review, Leadership and the Self Deception. Don't forget to scan the QR code to get a copy of my brand new book list, which just came out November 2025. Also, don't forget, tune in on Saturday mornings to 52 Authors, 52 Weeks. I'll see you next week. Whew, this year is almost over. Bye bye now.